Well, good morning, everybody, and welcome to State Tournament Basketball. Ocean City and Timber Creek in the opening round of South Jersey Group 3, playing, tapping off at 11 a.m. Of course, it's a holiday, so there's no school. And that, of course, will impact the attendance, I would imagine, of the home team because there's no students in the building, and probably for the weekend, a lot of people will have traveled. Tom Williams along with George McNally, Bill Shawcross at the controls. Timber Creek comes in 18-7, and Ocean City 12-12. They have two common opponents. Timber Creek lost to St. Joe by 3. Ocean City split 4 games with St. Joe's, but quite easily could have won all 4. And Timber Creek defeated Wildwood by 5. Ocean City defeated Wildwood by 15. And George, for some reason, Timber Creek scheduled Roselle Catholic and lost by 52.
Wow. Yeah, no, this is an interesting team. They played in the Seagull Classic, and I believe they lost that game. I think it was to Salem in a tight game. The one thing for certain is there's an army of kids on the bench here at Timber Creek, and he uses a ton of them. So lots of substitutions ahead of us in this game.
Okay. We'll pick up the national anthem here at Timber Creek. Completely solar generated here at Timber Creek, and Bill Shawcross is hoping for his own solar power. Never have to run another cord. Just bring in the power from the sun. Anyway, leading player on this Timber Creek team is Brian Warren. He is a 5'11 senior, averages 16 a game. He's hit 22 threes. He has 80 steals, 150 rebounds at 5'11", and 85 assists, and shoots 95% from the foul line. So there's not a whole lot of weaknesses in his game. He's the key man Ocean City will be focusing on.
Yeah, but Timber Creek likes to play with pace. So if this is a quick pace, a lot of scoring game, that's going to favor Timber Creek. Ocean City, although they can put the ball in the basket, would probably like to slow this game just a little bit, making Timber Creek defend and make things a little harder for them in the offensive end.
John Bruno has won 8 straight first-round games in the NJSIAA tournament. Ocean City controls the tap. Raiders with their typical starting lineup. It looks like man-to-man pressure.
Yeah, this game being important with one of the Camden teams being eliminated from the playoffs. This is for a home game in the second round of the playoffs.
Well, that's right, against Clearview. Baseline drive, they kick it out to Shavir. His 3 is good.
Yeah, it's a good start. You know, baseline penetration is not a huge thing in the game now. Usually it's a kick to the opposite corner. That time they came out front, and Shavir was ready to go, and he's really been shooting the ball well at the end of the season.
Warren with the ball. Baseline up off the glass and good.
Yeah, it wasn't terrible defense. Gave him a little bit of a shade to the end line, and he used the high glass and banked that in.
Slatter with the ball. Shavir swings to Sakers. Shavir again off the rim. Grimley chases after it, tries to save it, and can't.
Yeah, this is a lineup. Carianis not in there for a little bit of a big presence, but this is the court players we've seen for most of the year. Now, granted, this is only about the third game they've all been back together.
Warren kicks it outside. Foul line jump shot is good.
Yeah, might have traveled there right off the catch, but gathered and the defense backed off and he just straightened up. In 2 possessions, I don't think we've seen but 1 total pass for Timber Creek, so they're going to get it like here, trying to trap and get out and run.
Pull up by Grimley is long, but Shavier's there for the rebound. Schlatter drives, and he's called for traveling.
I think it got hit out from behind, but it got pinned on his hip, so it was tough to see from the trail official. Grimley and those little mid-range jump shots will be important to do and today too. Also, he's been shooting them a lot.
There goes Warren to the basket, and I think it's a charge.
Yeah, again, another possession without a pass for Timber Creek, so we can see a pattern here, but nice job there by Sagic, just getting in front and holding his position.
That's their name, by the way. The Chargers, not a real good nickname for a basketball team.
No, not at all, especially with the way they play.
Schlatter double teamed. Sagic gets the layup.
Yeah, you got to be careful about picking up your dribble just over half court like Slatter did, but that 1-2-2 pressure, the middle will be open as long as you can make a pass.
Sagic averaging 14 points a game. Ocean City with 4 averaging in double figures. Shots up no good. Great rebound inside by Emmanuel Holden, the 6'6 senior. And a 3 from the corner is way off by Marcus Upton.
Yeah, offensive rebounds are important because Timber Creek isn't a high percentage shooting team, so they'll get them up and they'll go get them.
Sakers couldn't get through, traveled.
Yeah, as good as that baseline penetration was for him on the first possession, there wasn't the same result. And baiting them to go baseline, and that time they shut it off and forced them out of bounds.
As George mentioned, the winner of this game will host Clearview on Wednesday.
It looks like Ocean City's going to their zone.
There's a 3 from the corner, no good. And a rebound grab by Timber Creek. The fadeaway shot is no good. And cleared by Xavier.
Yeah, forcing them into perimeter shots and keeping them out of the lane will be real important for Ocean City.
They tried to feed it into Sagic, and it's out of bounds off of Sagic. Timber Creek possession. Timber Creek girls won 47-41 over Highland, and you complain about the 11 o'clock boys start. The girls' game started at 9.
Yeah, so it's coming in. There were a bunch of people running out of the gym right and get to work.
Yeah. So the Timber Creek girls will advance. Ocean City defeated Timber Creek girls early this season. Warren backs off, guarded by Xavier. Flips it to Upton. His 3 is good.
Yeah, Ocean City's packing in to guard against the penetration. Those perimeter shots will be there, and if they hit them, it'll be tough for Ocean City.
7-5, a 2-point lead for the Chargers. Feed inside goes awry. Here goes Upton. Feeds inside. The layup is good by Holden.
Yeah, too long a look there from Slatter. He's got to make that pass short and then maybe make a second pass to beat them. It's not going to be a one pass for a layup type of game.
Xavier double teamed in the corner, brings it back out. Slatter. 3 from Sakers off the front rim, and the rebound taken off by Anderson.
Yeah, Xavier had it but brought it down and it got stripped.
Anderson all the way, coast to coast. He's got 4, averages 9 a game. And the Chargers have a 6-point lead. Slatter. Grimley. Right side, Sakers couldn't get that 3. Schlatter is fouled.
Yeah, this is a similar defense to what Ocean City saw against St. Joe's, and they were real effective of moving someone into the high post and either scoring from there or kicking it opposite. Right now, that high post isn't as available for him.
Fouls on Anderson, the second team foul. Schlatter will inbound. Tries to bounce it inside, and it's kicked. Those of you watching live, we'll have the Ocean City girls against Seneca at 5:30 here on OceanCitySports.com. Turnaround, Segic, good.
Yeah, that's the strength of Ocean City. We've been watching them all year, those mid-range jump shot. Being able to get them off without the ball being deflected on the way up is the key against this team. It looks like Ocean City maybe in the matchup. Yeah, they're in their matchup zone now.
Warren, crossover. Couldn't get the shot. Good defense by Schlatter, and a travel. Turns the ball over to Ocean City.
Yeah, I think he's done that a couple times, especially on that head fake, but good defense there by Schlatter, shutting off Warren, forcing him to pass out of the lane.
Xavier across the timeline. They swing it in the corner. Segic all the way across to Sakers. Sakers tries to spin, almost lost it, does lose it. Scramble for it. It's going to be a held ball. And that'll be a Timber Creek possession. Ocean City controlled the opening tap.
Yeah, the more the ball's on the floor, dribbling it is going to be a problem for Ocean City. Quick hands here by Timber Creek, and they're getting in there and trying to dig it out. So the ball movement and the body movement is going to be big.
Both of these schools have, under the current coaches, a South Jersey championship. Ocean City in '99 and Timber Creek in 2020. They were part of that group of. Oh, there's a long three. No good. Rebound by Sakers. They were part of that group of teams that won sectional titles and couldn't get to play in the state title because they shut down the season.
No, that's that year.
Feed inside is loose, taken away by the Chargers. Now it's loose again. Pressure. They get it inside. The shot is up and good.
Yeah, just too much dribbling right now for Ocean City. That's what Timber Creek wants, so they can come in and get it from behind.
That was Monty McNair. The junior averages 7 points a game. Schlatter tries to pass. He passes across, outlet pass, and a whistle, a foul. Marcus Upton got the breakaway, but chased down by Schlatter. Commits his first foul, Ocean City's first foul.
Yeah, good hustle getting back into play, but again, drilled himself into trouble. And then picked up the dribble, and there just wasn't anyone available to make the pass.
Upton, a 6'1" sophomore.
The thing about this style of play, the Cape Atlantic League just doesn't have it this year. Usually Atlantic City will come and pressure and trap. Ocean City didn't play them this year, not that I know of, but there haven't been that many teams that'll come after you, especially like Timber Creek is in the half court. So this may take a little bit for Ocean City to get used to it, and how big a hole they'll have at that point in time will be an issue.
Both free throws by Upton. It's a 8-point lead for Timber Creek. Plus you got to get used to playing at 11 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, it hasn't hurt Timber Creek so far.
Well, they only have to walk across the street. Here's Segic off the back rim. Sakers has the rebound. Grimley looking for a move. Schlatter gets to Segic down the lane, spins it up too strong. Rebound by Xavier, and he finishes it up.
A better possession. That time, although they did dribble a little bit, it was with a purpose and not just dribbling to go nowhere. And that gave them the offensive rebound once the defense was all stretched out trying to come after it and grab for the ball.
Final 30 seconds of the first quarter. Timber Creek up 6. Upton working on Xavier.
Yeah, how far out does Ocean City want to go, opening up those penetration lanes?
There he goes, gets a step, pulls up from 17. Good. Ocean City has time. There's 5 seconds left. Ooh. And Segic not ready for the ball. Caught it, but traveled.
Yeah, just you just can't be in a rush against this pressure. As soon as you start dribbling it too much, you're going to be in trouble, and that's exactly what happened.
Pull up for 3 is way off by Warren and out of bounds. So at the end of one quarter, it's 17-9, the Chargers of Timber Creek leading Ocean City. Winning teams know the key to success is getting the job done right the first time. For over 100 years, Calvi Electric has applied that philosophy to their business to offer an unparalleled level of electrical expertise and service to every single customer. Now you can bring Calvi's expertise into your home for your electrical problems or improvements, and they can install solar panels that will save you money. Make Calvi Electric a part of your winning team. Call 609-345-0151 or visit calvielectric.com. The rides aren't open at Gillian's Wonderland Pier, 6th Street and the Boardwalk in Ocean City, but this is a good time to get bargains for next summer. Their ticket sale is underway at Gillians.com. At Wonderland Pier, your tickets never expire. Bring your leftovers from this year to the park when it opens in the spring. Gillian's Wonderland Pier, 6th Street of the Boardwalk in Ocean City. Visit them online for savings at Gillians.com.
Well, you know, you watch the first quarter, that's Timber Creek basketball. Kind of even maybe at their best. They're not a high percentage shooting team. They get lots of shots. They put a lot of pressure on you in the half court, and they get up and down the floor. For Ocean City, that wasn't really one of the better quarters. So only being an 8-point difference, not the end of the game here, but the first few possessions of the second quarter are going to be real important.
Jumper is up and good by Schlatter.
Yeah, nicely done using that mid to high post there. And again, the dribble had a purpose.
Cuts the lead to 6. Upton swings to Anderson.
Staying back a little first. There's nothing wrong with them. They're going to take 30-footers. Let them have it the whole game. I would say a step or two outside the three-point line is as far as I'd go.
Ryan Nasuti, 6'2" junior, is also in the game for Timber Creek. He's got the ball now in the corner. Upton with a crossover, couldn't get it. Here's Nasuti. 3 is over the backboard.
Yeah, that was good defense by Segic. It wasn't real high pressure. He had his feet in a good spot, and then there was good help from the corner, forcing the challenge three-point shot. That'd be an equation offensively that Ocean City would take every possession.
Also, we didn't mention that Ben McGonigal's on for Ocean City. He's got the ball now. Schlatter. Back to Schlatter. Looked at a 3. Drives the lane. Up and good.
Yeah, a couple really good possessions coming out of the huddle to start the second quarter for Ocean City.
Here goes Warren, and he's fouled. Schlatter with 2 now. John Bruno will take him out.
And there's no question, Timber Creek wants to push. So even after the make that time, they got it out of the net quickly and beat Ocean City back defensively.
London Pope, 6'5" senior, checks in for Timber Creek. They play almost 10 people. Warren with the ball. Ball fakes, puts it up off the glass and good. He's got 4.
It was tough. Schlatter with the 2 fouls. Didn't want to pick up a third, so he couldn't really challenge the shot.
McGonigal bounces ahead. Across to Schlatter. Long 3. Really? Side of the rim. Rebound by Grimley. Feeds Xavier for the layup.
Yeah, it was a really deep 3, too. But a great rebound and really a nice cut there, too.
Anderson down the lane. Puts it up high off the glass. A foul.
I think a charge.
Offensive foul.
Yeah. Again, Segic has done a very nice job defensively today, and he hasn't really guarded the ball much. He's had his feet in good position, whether it's with the ball or out. That's his second charge that he's taken.
Ocean City down 6. Xavier in the middle of Segic, and a whistle.
Oh, he's counting it.
They count the basket, yeah.
Oh, it was a great look. That's that middle open, but man, it looked like he took 3 steps.
Foul was on Warren, too. I think that's his second. And he put it up on the board. Segic can cut the lead to 1. And he does.
We said the first couple minutes of the second quarter would be important, and it's turned out great for Ocean City.
Upton holds. That's Warren. we think he's playing with 2 fouls. He pulls up at the foul line, hits the jumper.
Yeah, really nice. Used the left hand and squared up before he took the shot, just backing off the defender.
McGonigal ahead. They feed to Segic. His jumper short. Ball cleared by Timber Creek.
Now
Warren
got to retreat.
And he throws it away, trying to get it to Anderson.
Yeah, lucky they had numbers up 4-on-2 if he made a simple pass up there, but the one-handed runner pass wasn't real effective.
Chris Stoll, 5'9" sophomore, is into the game for Timber Creek, replacing Warren. And Grimley is replaced by Andrew Carianis for Ocean City.
Freeman's really did a nice job there. Again, nothing in the stat sheet, but just being strong with the ball, making strong passes, and being an option here against his pressure.
Schlatter still on with 2 fouls. McGonigal. Schlatter hesitates, feeds inside. Carianis misses the little shot. Rebound by Timber Creek.
But another excellent possession.
That's Stowell. Schlatter looking for an option here, pressuring him. Focused in. 5-second violation.
Wow, it wasn't high pressure, but he was within the 3 feet. Now, whether he had control or not, that's the big thing. But it's a big call there for Ocean City, especially because Schlatter can't do a whole lot if he does have the 2 fouls.
Xavier cross court to Schlatter, feeds baseline. Carianis pops it out to McGonigal. Xavier down the baseline, jump stop, no good. Rebound Carianis and a foul.
Yeah, really a tough move there. I was surprised he could get that to the rim, but Carianis doing what he's supposed to do, bang around in there and get to the boards.
I think that might be the 2nd foul on Sammy Anderson. They don't put it on the board. We're trying to read the official signals.
Oh, yeah, there's team fouls for 5.
Yeah. There's a 3 from Segic off the rim, tipped up. And it's out of bounds to Ocean City.
Again, Carianis being in there. I thought that shot was in from Segic. It looked good the whole way.
McGonigal the inbound. Schlatter. Round his back with the dribble. Segic backs off. Penetrates. Xavier. As they work it out, Ocean City's a team. Foul is called against Ocean City.
Yeah, Carianis on the screen. I think he just leaned into him. Feet were good, but the body wasn't.
His first, team 3rd.
Ocean City kids look a little confused. I'm not sure what.
Halfway through the 2nd quarter, 3-point lead for Timber Creek. That's Holden. There's a long 3 off the rim, no good. Xavier with a rebound.
It's just a different team with that Warren on the floor. They don't have that kid that can break you down at any time, so they're easier to defend.
Schlatter. McGonigal goes to the baseline, double team, strip of the ball. And Timber Creek travels.
Yeah, good attack there by Ocean City, although, again, they had numbers going the other way for Timber Creek. But that baseline penetration now, although it was effective the first time, now we got to be a little careful with it because they've had a couple turnovers.
McNair and Warren back on for Timber Creek. Warren has 2 fouls. 3:26 left in the first half.
And you can see the pressure for Timber Creek's been a little less effective. Number 1, you don't move as quickly as you did to start. Number 2, the offense has adjusted a little bit and got used to it.
Slap in the right corner. Finds Carianis. McGonigal tries to bounce it to Xavier, and it's out of bounds off Timber Creek.
Oh, okay. It looked like he pointed the other way, but I couldn't see.
Raiders can tie it with a 3. They bounce it into Schlatter, picks it up, whips it out. 3 on the way from Xavier, off the back rim, rebound by Warren. Warren takes off. No, a 3 on the wide open 3 is good by
Yeah, it was the quick push. Again, he beat, with just 2 dribbles, he beat 3 offensive defenders, or Ocean City defenders. There just weren't numbers there to defend.
Xavier bounces to Slater. Carianis down low. Reverse layup and foul on Pope.
Yeah, it's tough to block that. He used the rim to shield it a little bit, so the defender had to come across his back.
Sixth team foul. First on Pope. Segic to the line. He's 1 for 1. Now 2 for 2. Grimley and Sakers back on. McGonigal and Carianis come off.
Yeah, both gave him good minutes. I mean, Carianis on the boards and McGonigal just did a real composed job handling the pressure.
9 points here in the first half for Segic. Ocean City down 4. Warren looking things over. In the lane, double triple team, gets it to Anderson. His shot may have been partially blocked.
Yeah, I think it was.
Ocean City has the ball.
They ran a little set there, kind of a squeeze screen out top to try and get the 3, but Sakers did a real nice job shifting out, so he took away the shot.
Segic spins. Schlatter pulls up, baseline.
Oh, that looked great. And another good possession. Again, maybe a few too many dribbles, but here comes Timber Creek, and Grimley makes a great athletic play, getting back and making the catch without traveling.
Ocean City can tie it with a bucket, take the lead with a 3. Schlatter bounces to set. She pulls up, feeds down. Layup is no good by Grimley. Here goes Timber Creek. And a whistle. Foul is called on Xavier.
Except for the finish. What great basketball by Ocean City. Attacking, drawing the trap, hitting the middle, hitting opposite for the lane, just wasn't able to complete the play.
Team foul number 4. Nasuti is back on for Timber Creek. As we said, Rich Bowles will play a lot of people. He's in his 12th year, 175 wins. Bruno in his 34th with 461 wins.
Yeah, tough to do those top screens against a matchup zone. They just shift out. The screening a lot of time on the ball hurts the matchup.
Warren across court. Nasuti. Trying to get a shot with McNair. He gives it to Warren.
And this is where
final minute of the first half.
Slater has to be careful with those fouls.
In the lane, pull up is off the back rim, and the rebound's grabbed by Segic.
Yeah, Slater did a nice job of tipping that Segic.
Xavier finds an opening, spins it up short. McNair run, stripped of the ball by Schlatter. Schlatter leads the Sakers, but Warren was there to intercept. To the basket, and a foul is called. He hit the floor pretty hard.
Yeah, really hard. He was going in high, and he just got hit in the right area to put his center of gravity off balance and came down on his back.
Fouls on Segic, his first. 5th team foul, but 2 shots here.
Really tough there. They had a 3-on-1 break there. Just a little miscommunication with the pass, and a couple of those layups they've missed too. Ocean City could have a little bit of a lead here.
Two shots. First one's good. Timber Creek by 3. Winner plays Clearview. Imagine there's a Clearview coaching staff in here somewhere. Both free throws good. A 4-point lead for the Chargers. Schlatter, Xavier. Slatter almost stripped of the ball. To Shavier. Slatter penetrates, pulls up to Sakers. Feed, nice to Shavier. Shots up and good.
Yeah, through the contact. Real nice cut there, too.
Tough shot, tough angle. He has 9 points. Ocean City down by 2 at the half to Timber Creek by a score of 26-24. Things are always happening at the Ocean City Free Public Library. You can learn to play bridge at the library or improve your cooking and computer skills. It's all free, plus books, magazines, internet access, trivia contest, Dungeons and Dragons, and much more. The Ocean City Free Public Library, 18th and Simpson. Visit them online at oceancitylibrary.org. Scarborough Marine Group is South Jersey's leading mechanical dredging company, offering complete dredging and marine services. Scarborough Marine Group has serviced customers along the Jersey Shore since 2016. What separates them from others is their ability to provide customers with pre-dredge services related to permitting and financing. They can service anybody from one residential slip to a 500-slip marina. Their crew will get the job done. Scarborough treats every job as if it was their own, and they provide exceptional service from start to finish. Scarborough Marine Group. Phone them 609-904-5444. Visit them online at scarboroughmarinegroup.com. So, George, at halftime, it's a 2-point lead for Timber Creek. Couple people in foul trouble on both teams. Well, actually, just Slatter for Ocean City. Brian Warren leads. Marcus Upton leads the scoring for Timber Creek with 7 points, and Warren has scored 6 for Ocean City, 9 apiece for Corey Segich and Omero Shavier, their 2 leading scorers.
Yeah, I think we had a tale of 2 quarters. The first quarter was what Timber Creek wanted to see, the turnovers getting up and down the court, and the second quarter is what Ocean City wanted to see, the ball movement, the body movement, making Timber Creek go against them in their half-court defense. So it'll be interesting to see what happens the rest of the game.
As John Bruno heads to the locker room, we'll take time out for a message and then a break before we go back with the second half. Ocean City down 2 at the half.
The Ocean City Aquatic and Fitness Center is the perfect place for you and your family to stay healthy and fit. From our 25-meter indoor swimming pool to our well-equipped cardio room, we've got you covered. Whether you're looking to lift weights or to get moving in one of our many Group X classes, the Aquatic and Fitness Center has it all. With everything from yoga to cycling, you're sure to find a workout that's fit for you. Come by and find out for yourself why the Ocean City Aquatic and Fitness Center has something for everyone in America's greatest family resort.
Timber Creek starts with the ball as we begin the second half of this game. They lead 26-24 over Ocean City in this Group 3 first round game. We mentioned John Bruno's record in the first round is 17-6. He's won 8 in a row in the first round of the tournament and only lost twice in the last 18 years, and one of them was to Timber Creek back in 2007 in the Dixie Hall gym.
Yeah, I don't think we see many differences from either team in this second half. It's just a matter of inflicting their will and their style. Will Timber Creek be able to get up and down the court? Will Ocean City be able to take care of the basketball and make their easy opportunities? So I think we're going to see the same thing. It's which first quarter or second quarter we get to repeat.
Ocean City outscored them 15-9 in the second quarter. Here's a tip, and Segich comes away with it. Good hands by Grimley.
Yeah, you can slow Timber Creek down. They're not going to be as productive as they are in the full court.
Here's a steal by Wharton.
Going right now.
Wharton on the run, lays it in. He's got 8 points.
Yeah, I thought that was probably a kick, and I think Coach Bruno's asking about it too, but that's where you can't give Timber Creek those live ball turnovers.
Schlatter feeds inside, Xavier scores. Good eyes.
Great pass, but a great cut. Seeing he's the back of his defender, he made the basket cut, and Slatter was able to find him with a nice jump pass, although you don't suggest jumping in the air to pass too much, but that one was effective.
Xavier has 11. That moves him past Rick Lipford on the all-time Ocean City scoring list, who happens to be in the building.
Yeah, I was about to say, we just saw him.
Slowed him down here. Down the lane, Wharton stripped of the ball. Xavier saves it on the floor.
Nice job of not traveling to get rid of that ball.
Does a good job in those situations. Feed by Grimley is tipped away on the break.
Oh,
and a wide open layup for McNair.
No one's complaining, but man, that did not look like it was legal. It looked like he took an extra step, but maybe I couldn't see.
Schlatter played most of the second quarter with 2 fouls, which is unusual.
And played well. I mean, he kept his hands down. He played intelligently, and that allowed him to not pick up the third.
Grimley, Snakers. Schlatter penetrates the defense and passes it off. Xavier for 3.
Again, not your traditional pass, jumping in the air for a bounce pass, but worked really well.
He's got 14 points. Bucket at the other end by Wharton.
Yeah, just getting up the floor and getting to a spot.
Wharton's got 10. Sanders feeds and a whistle. 2 shots coming up for Segich. Foul is the 3rd on Warren.
Yeah, couldn't see it. There was a lot of contact, though. I know that.
Segich will shoot a pair. He's 3 for 3 on the line today. 9 points in the game. Can cut the lead to 2. Ocean City, a very good foul shooting team. Official having a conversation with Brian Warren. Right there in the left corner of your screen.
And there's nothing wrong with that. That's good stuff. You know, the player that understands what the official is seeing, and it allows there not to be any kind of tension between the two of them, and it helps him, both of them maybe, for the future.
Six makes the first. He's got 10 and 11. Two-point lead for the Chargers.
7 points for Timber Creek in this quarter, all off of fast breaks. The second one was really a secondary break, but slowing them down is a key.
Upton pulls up. Got it.
Boy, not going to slow that down. You're going to make those shots. That's a long night. That's tough. Going left, contested, and then drained it.
He's got 9. High pass. Schlatter goes up and saves it. Sakers couldn't get the shot. Feeds Segich. Schlatter. Sakers open for 3. Yes.
Yeah, you could see how condensed the Timber Creek defense got there. No longer were they out trapping and pressing, and Ocean City's able to get a good opportunity.
That's his first points. Timeout called by Rich Bolds. His team leads it 35-24. to 34 over Ocean City. 6th Street Pizza and Grill is open daily from 11 a.m. until 7 p.m. at 6th Street in the Boardwalk, right at Gillian's Wonderland Pier. They have free delivery and daily specials. Phone them at 609-525-0022 and check them out on Facebook. 6th Street Pizza and Grill. The RJH Insurance Group has specialized in home and flood insurance since 2006. Proudly supports Raider sports. Call Rich Hogue for a quote, 609-630-4569. The RJH Insurance Group. You know, you made this comment before. It's hard to defense Ocean City because so many people handle the ball well and shoot the ball well.
Yeah, and if you line up and say, what do they do? Well, they're not executing a ton of things. It's today's basketball where you space and you learn and you try to teach them where a player should be. When this guy's going here, you should be here. And that's what Ocean City does because they're so versatile.
There's Warren. Tipped away, and Sakers has it. Ocean City takes the lead here with a bucket. They've had that opportunity before. Here's Segich, pull up. He's fouled.
Got hit. Yes, he did. He's got one of those releases where he does kind of hang on to it for a little bit at the top of his jump, and that's when the defender came by and just hit him right on the forearm.
Fouls on Upton. Second team foul. 2 shots here for Corey Segich. He's 5 for 5 on the line. 6 for 6 ties the game. Rick Lipper, we mentioned earlier. Ooh, missed the free throw.
Shavir getting after it.
And it's Timber Creek ball.
Ooh, I thought that might have gone off Timber Creek too, but none of the officials thought so.
Braden Green, the 6'5 junior, checks in for Timber Creek. They got a lot of 6'5s on this team.
Yeah, I think there's 22 kids on that bench.
Warren kicks it back out. And that's Upton. Bounces in. Little jump hook is no good. Falls off. Rebound by Segich. That was Green on the shot.
Yeah, really the first post opportunity for either team of the game, and it did just roll off. It was a nice little right hook.
Starting to say Rick Lipper, one of the top officials in the state now. Stopped in to see his team. He lives up in this area. His alma mater, I should say. Sakers for 3. Yes, from Segich.
Again, as they're patient, that defense shrinks and shrinks and shrinks. And again, a nice little diagonal pass there. And Sakers knocked down his second 3 in a row.
He's got 6. There's Warren. Good shot.
Really good shot. I don't think there was a crack there the whole time until he released it.
He's got 8. Raiders lead by 1. Slatter hesitates, pulls up, foul line short. Rebound Warren. He's double teamed but keeps possession.
Yeah, those are the shots Ocean City can probably get a better one at.
Wharton. Bolds attacks the basketball to make a point. You can see in the top left corner of the screen, the concession stand is right here in the gym.
Yeah, you don't see that a lot.
It's a convenience for Mike McGarry, who is here.
On the opposite side of the court from him, though.
Warren with the ball. Penetrates. Whistle. Turnover.
We got each official doing something different here.
Well,
yeah, one wasn't sure. One pointed one way and one pointed the other way. So.
Nasuti, 6'2 junior, checks in for Cedar Creek. It's their basketball, as it turns out. Whistle.
Yeah,
foul away from the ball.
That was to the post. He was just trying to hold position, but he extended that right arm and then extended it again the second time to get the call.
Brandon Green the foul. 3rd team foul against Timber Creek, his first.
He appears to be their post option. They, again, haven't done it very often, but now they've looked into him twice to get something in the lane.
Grimley to Segich. Segich in the lane, kicks it out. Schlatter finds a lane, spins it up too hard. Rebound taken by Nasudi.
Yeah, probably could have just laid it in, but
There
made it
goes
too hard.
Warren. Falls off. Chased down in the corner. And a steal by Schlatter. Flips inside to Sakers, and he's fouled.
Schlatter plays so long. I didn't think he had a chance of getting that ball, but went up and grabbed it.
That's the 4th foul on Brian Warren. According to our numbers, they don't put it on the scoreboard. We'll see if he takes him out right away.
He's definitely not happy.
Sakers is shooting 2. Missed it. Sean is a 77% foul shooter. Chris Stoll comes into the game, but not for Warren. Oh, yes, he is.
Warren's out.
Warren is out. Second free throw is good by Sakers. He has 7 points. Ocean City with a 2-point lead. They swing at the Stoll on the right side. Upton. Nasudi. Nasudi being pressured. Long time. Down the lane goes Upton, and he's fouled.
Yeah, Sagic made a long run to get that ball, and he just missed it, and he gave Timber Creek the opportunity.
Fouls on Shavir, his second. First against Ocean City here in the second half. And a couple of free throws coming. It's a wet spot on the court. Marcus Upton, who has 9 points, is going to shoot the free throws. Timber Creek girls won 47-41 over Highland. They'll play the winner of West Hampton Tech and Barnegat in the next round. And if they win that, Ocean City wins twice, they'll play Ocean City again. Marcus Upton waiting on the foul line.
Yeah, just standing there. You say you don't usually want to wait on the foul line that long. Didn't matter to him.
No, he didn't care. He's got 10. So 1-point lead, and back into the game comes McNair for Timber Creek. Second free throw is good.
Now to come with some full court pressure.
All tied at 39. Comes into Segic. Ahead to Grimley.
Oh, nice composure there on that catch.
Schlatter thought about a really long three, didn't take it. In the lane, they kick it out to Grimley. Feed, beautiful to Segic.
Oh, I don't think he first intended to go there when he got in the air, but the defender jumped out to take the look to the corner, and he was athletic enough to stay in the air and find Segic under the basket.
I think Grimley uses a lot of his lacrosse skills in his basketball.
Well, he's definitely this year played very under control as a basketball player, and because he's so athletic, he's able to do the little things.
Anderson brings it out. Stoll with the ball. There's Upton. Leads the scoring for Timber Creek.
Looks like they're almost in a little bit of a stall here.
Yeah, I think Rich noticed that too, but he didn't like it. So timeout called by Timber Creek. They trail Ocean City 41-39 with just seconds left in the third quarter. Dino's Seaville Diner has been serving Cape May County and the Jersey Shore with great homemade meals since 1977. Family owned and operated, they're open 7 days a week, serving breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Dino's specializes in seafood straight from the docks of Cape May and has the area's largest kids menu. Breakfast is served all day at Dino's. Check them out at dinosdiner.com, where you can browse their menu and specials and order online. You can also phone Dino's at 609-624-3100 for takeout. Bring your own bottle to Dino's Seaville Diner, Route 50, just off Route 9, only minutes away from everywhere.
Be interesting to see what happens here out of the timeout. Timber Creek hasn't really done a whole lot in any kind of half-court set. It's been mostly off of pushes and then creating one-on-one opportunities. So let's see what they do here.
Sean Sakers has scored all 7 of his points here in the third quarter. Upton Backs up near half court. 20 seconds left.
Yeah, they were trying to get a three-point opportunity up at the top there, but again, the matchup zone just doesn't tend to leave those things open. And here's that same kind of cut.
Masudi with a long three. It's off the rim. Rebound Grimley. Raiders have about 5 seconds. Grimley all the way across. Slatter's wide open. Three is off the back rim. Sakers tosses it up and in.
Good.
Sakers with 9 points here in the third quarter. Pair of threes and that rather spectacular tip in from almost the foul line.
Yeah, using the glass up there athletically, but the breaking the pressure was great. Grimley comes in the air, hits Slatter for a wide open three, and then the Ocean City kids didn't sit there and watch. They went and got to the ball and able to put the basket in.
Ocean City outscores Timber Creek 19-13 there in the third quarter. Go into the fourth quarter with a 4-point lead. Sure, True Value Hardware Summers Point hopes that you'll continue to shop locally. They offer friendly service and expert advice. At Shore Hardware, they'll do anything to help. They're open weekdays until 7, Saturdays until 6, and Sundays until 4. Help is just around the corner at Shore True Value Hardware, 515 New Road, Summers Point. Phone 609-927-6464 or visit them online at shorehardware.com. Johnson's Popcorn's known all over the Delaware Valley, specializing in their delicious caramel corn. They're open all year, 1368 Boardwalk in Ocean City. Phone 1-800-842-2676 or go online at johnsonspopcorn.com to place your order. Johnson's Popcorn since 1940. All right, the next 8 minutes will decide who moves on, probably decide who moves on to host Clearview on Wednesday. Ocean City with a 4-point lead and the ball as we start the fourth quarter.
Yeah, the first 7 points of that quarter went to Timber Creek off of their break opportunities. After that, Ocean City slowed them down and was able to take control of the game. Now they just need to try to open it up. And there's that back door.
Shamir with a layup on the pass from Segich.
Yeah, you got to love it. Got him in a man set, and then Ocean City loves to use the other team's defensive aggressiveness against them. There was the enter to the high post, and then you get a back door, but there's Warren going to the rim. So we're going to see Warren probably be real aggressive after he sat out there those last few minutes.
He's got 10 points, but also 4 fouls. Grimley back to Segich, who puts it in off the glass. He's got 16 points.
Great cut and another hang in the air finish for Segich.
Yeah, he does seem to hang in the air. We know it's impossible, but he does seem to do it.
He may not be up there around the rim, but he's in the up in the air a long time.
Warren can't get the shot up. Then a long three off the rim. They get a little impatient, it seems, sometimes, Timber Creek.
Yeah, and you would think Warren wants that ball in his hands as much as he can get it.
Schlatter across half court. Guarded by Anderson. Gets a step. Bounce to Grimley for a layup with a bounce behind, not a bounce behind his back, but behind him to Grimley, who cut beautifully.
Yeah, really interesting. Usually the pick and roll there. You got the ball screen, and he got in front of the screener, and then almost a drop pass there. For 2 Ocean City players were ready to get it. So nice start here for Ocean City.
Anderson starts a drive and whistle. He's fouled on the floor.
Yeah, the one thing for certain, Timber Creek's not going to have very long possessions, and if they don't score, they're going to get right back up and get it, and if you score, they're going to try to get it up the floor. So this is going to be a fast-paced last 6.5 minutes.
First foul on Sakers. Back into the game for Timber Creek is Brian Wharton, who has 10 points in the game.
Nice cover by Grimmy. They were looking to lob it in the corner, but he just didn't give the big guy the opportunity.
Warren, whistle. Fouled before the shot. That's the third foul on Schlatter.
You're going to have to get their bodies in front of Warren. The hands aren't going to do it. You got to stop them with their bodies.
Long pass comes in to Anderson. He starts down the lane, puts it up off the glass and good.
Yeah, again, Ocean City reached a little bit. They have to take that extra step and get in front.
Segich beats the press, but it's intercepted by Warren. Outlet to Upton. And he loses to Schlatter. And Schlatter is fouled by Wharton.
All right, well, there was a lot happening there. Obviously, the turnover, but Shavir did an excellent job of cutting off the penetration, forcing the dribbler to at least take his eyes off the next defender. And as soon as Schlatter saw that, he just took half a step forward, and the ball was dribbled into his lap. Really nice instinctive play.
Fifth team foul against Timber Creek. They trail by 6, and there's foul number 6. Second foul on Sammy Anderson, so Ocean City will shoot free throws the rest of the game. Sakers will inbound.
Yeah, here comes that pressure. Now it looks like straight man pressure for Timber Creek. Again, maybe that high post enter again.
Second swings at the Sevier. Spins to the baseline and puts it in.
Oh, the ball fake and the step through.
He's got 18. Warren out of control, but gains control. Throws it up and in.
Wow. Ocean City had a lot of pressure and could have had that ball 3, maybe 4 times. Ton of hands here against Timber Creek on his pressure.
Loose on the floor. Slatter gets it. It's out of bounds off Timber Creek.
Wow, there could have been 3 or 4 fouls called right there, but Ocean City saved all their timeouts. Like you say, Coach Bruno likes to save. He might have to use some of these strategically here against this pressure.
Warren has 12 points after that crazy layup. Comes inbounds to Sevier. To Grimley, back to Sevier. He's guarded by Warren, who has 4 fouls. Segic bounces in. Grimley's turnaround is good.
Yeah, again, using that pick and roll that time and that mid-range there from Grimley. If he can keep hitting them, man, they're going to be tough to beat.
He's got 4. Warren, long 3. Yes!
Yeah, he's definitely fired up right now. But like you said, 4 fouls, and they've got to be real aggressive defensively.
He's got 15 points. Ocean City by 8. Baseline, feet inside. Sevier for 3. Yes!
What an unselfish pass there. Sagans could have easily tried to power that one up there, but nice pass, and Sevier had his feet set.
Sevier has 21 points, showing off for Rick Lipford here, as Ocean City opens an 8-point lead over Timber Creek. The score is 56-48. Ocean City by 8. Shoppy's is even better online. You may know their showroom at 1031 Shore Road in Linwood, but you can order whatever you need at Shoppy.com. Remember, you're not presenting the best trophy if it's not a Shoppy trophy. Phone 609-653-1684. Shoppy's since 1921, starting a new century. Gillian's Wonderland Pier. Well, it's not open right now. It's 6th Street to the boardwalk in Ocean City, but this is a good time to get bargains for next summer. The ticket sale is underway. Don't forget, your tickets never expire. If you got some left over, bring them. When it opens up, they'll be good. Gillian's Wonderland Pier, 6th in the boardwalk in Ocean City. Visit them online for savings at Gillians.com. Officials impatient with Rich Bolds. They want his team on the court. I hate it when they put the ball on the floor, though.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of that either, but you do got to get out.
Done that. You do have to get out. That's right.
So here we go. You figure Warren is going to really push the issue. And number 12 here has shown the ability to make a couple threes. So staying in front. A couple big possessions here with that. 16 fouls against Timber Creek is also going to come into play.
Wharton. He's played well. Crosses over. Can't get the shot. Here's a 3. Off the rim. No good. Sevier with a rebound.
Real surprise. Oh, and a steal.
And stripped to the ball and fouled.
Yeah, that time Timber Creek again stayed up after the miss, and the Ocean City people were getting up there and just nowhere to pass the ball and the tip away for the extra opportunity.
Third foul on Sevier. Team foul number 4. And on the line is Brian Wharton. He's 2 for 2 on the foul line. Missed that one. Back in the game is Ryan Nasuti, 6'2" junior. Wharton trying to chop a point off that 8-point lead. Does it.
Yeah, Slatter nice and patient with the ball. Let them clear, so if they're going to run at him, he's going to have nice, clear vision to see it. And there's your pass, and your second pass hurts him. Not now.
Shavir. There they get it to Sakers, and he feeds Segets for the layup and a foul.
Sakers was jumping up and down on that opposite block for the last two passes because he was so far open. Got to be careful then if you wait too long. Wouldn't be surprised to see Ocean City get more people back because it's going to be a quick push here for whatever Timber Creek does.
Trying to complete a three-point play. Corey Segets, who averages 14 a game. He has 18 here. Make it 19. And Ocean City has a 10-point lead. Ball comes loose. They swing it out. Nasuti for three. It's good.
Well, he's been looking for shots. They've run a couple sets for him throughout the game. He wasn't able to get one off, and that time he did.
He's got three. He cuts the lead to 7. The clock stops with 3:34 remaining in the fourth quarter. Things are always happening at the Ocean City Free Public Library. You can learn to play bridge at the library or improve your cooking and computer skills. It's all free, plus books, magazines, internet access, trivia contest, Dungeons and Dragons, and much more. The Ocean City Free Public Library, 18th and Simpson. Visit them online at oceancitylibrary.org. And 6th Street Pizza and Grill is open daily from 11 a.m. till 7 p.m. at 6th Street in the Boardwalk. Right at Gillian's Wonderland Pier. They have free delivery and daily specials. Phone them at 609-525-0022. Check them out on Facebook. 6th Street Pizza and Grill. If you're watching this game live, we've got the girls against Seneca at 5:30 this afternoon from the intermediate school. Steve Parker and I will have coverage of that game, and Bill Shawcross will be driving at about 57 miles an hour to get back in time and get set up. And if both teams win, we'll have a doubleheader at the intermediate school on Wednesday in the quarterfinals.
That looks like Ocean City set up for man pressure, but it looks like they're dropping back into that 3-2 kind of three-quarter court, 2/3 court that they had for most of the game. See if they can open something up.
Schlatter and Grimley play catch. Shavir.
Yeah, that time they had a good trap, but they didn't take the return pass out of the wing. And Ocean City doesn't have to, they don't want to go to the corner too much, but they don't have to be in a rush. Use that high post.
Schlatter gets to Grimley. They get it back to Grimley. Call travel.
Nah, 3 seconds I think he called. He had a toe, and it's the right call. He had a toe on the line when he first touched the ball the first time, and he didn't totally clear it. So they called a 3-second call. Tough call, but the right call.
Right side, 3 on the way. It's good. And it's McNair. He's got 7 points, and they're shooting themselves back into this game.
Yeah, no, Ocean City again, they had a real good possession, just an unfortunate turnover. Just stay composed.
Segets almost lost his balance.
Wow, what a great catch.
Schlatter. Schlatter hesitates, and he's fouled.
Coach Bruno was awful calm there. I've been jumping up and down for a timeout if I were coaching, which is probably why I'm not coaching. Here comes the shooter back in. So if it's what they've done, if he happens to make two, we're going to miss. They're just running the shooters to the corner and a quick push to try and hit ahead.
Schlatter had all 6 of his points in the second quarter. He's now got 7. He's a 71% foul shooter. Averages 10 points a game. And does so many other things.
No substitutions for Ocean City in the second half.
Makes them both. Now there's a timeout.
That's a really good timeout. Instead of letting them make that quick push, you've got all your timeouts left. Why not use it? Get your defense set. Talk about what you want to do. That's a nice timeout.
The RJH Insurance Group has specialized in home and flood insurance since 2006. Proudly supports Raider sports. Call Rich Hogue for a quote. That's 609-630-4569. The RJH Insurance Group. That's another rule I'd like to see him change. I would never like that rolling the ball inbounds, because the clock doesn't start till the player touches it. I think they should start the clock if the player or the floor touches it.
Yeah, no, it wasn't at one time. I think it was when the ball left the hand, or when it stood. You've had all kinds of little tweaks to that rule now, but it does. I mean, it happens occasionally. I don't know if they need to put another rule in.
Yeah, you might be right.
The referees have a hard enough job to do all things like that. Heck, if they ever go to a shot clock, oof. Yeah, that's even going to be a bigger mess.
6-point lead for Ocean City. 2.5 minutes left. Warren, here's a long three for Anderson. Banks it in.
It wasn't online at all the entire time, but sometimes better be lucky than good.
Cuts the lead in half. They're only down a possession.
Now 1-3-1 here a little bit. So they got to have a different here set offensively by Ocean City. The middle may not be available.
Feed inside to Grimley. His shot hits the side of the backboard. Rebound by Nasuti. Quickly down court to the basket. Laid it in. There on the fast break. He has 9. The lead is 1.
Yeah, here we go. I mean, this is why it's playoff basketball. You didn't think they were going to go away quietly. So now an important possession here for Ocean City. This zone doesn't lead itself to fouling, which is where Ocean City was kind of thinking Timber Creek might go.
Xavier and Slatter playing catch.
If they continue to do this, expect to see the wings from this 1-3-1 to get a little bit more aggressive.
Xavier off the dribble, off the rim. Rebound grab by Anderson.
Probably didn't need that one.
Anderson races across half court. Gives it to Warren.
Yeah, I was about to say, I wonder who's going to get the ball here.
Warren starts a move. Throws it up. No good, but he's fouled. No. Charge. He fouls out of the game. Wow.
From our point, I couldn't even see Segets there, but that's his 3rd charge he's taken today. I think 2 of them against Warren.
So Warren fouls out with 15 points. Replaced by Upton, who has 11. Ocean City with a 1-point lead and the ball and a minute to go.
Against this 1-3-1, if you're going to get the ball in the corner, you got to make that diagonal look opposite. It'll be there, but it depends how the wings playing. The Timber Creek wings are really dropping.
Segich from Grimley.
What a nice pass and a roll there. So we got something going on here. Delay a game against Red.
Okay, that means Ocean City tipped the ball when it came through the basket. Can't do that. 21 points for Segich. Ocean City by 3. Less than a minute. Timber Creek comes into this game on a high. They won the Tri-County Championship, the tournament championship.
The sub wasn't allowed. Ocean City extending a little bit. Now with Warren out, who will have the quick push, or if they have the quick push ability.
Here comes Upton. And timeout.
I think that leaves Timber Creek with just 1 timeout left.
I have 2, but I might be wrong. So Ocean City has a 3-point lead. Timber Creek has hit a couple of big threes in this 4th quarter. In fact, they've hit 3 of them. Has the basketball. Dino's Seaville Diner has been serving Cape May County and the Jersey Shore with great homemade meals since 1977. Family and operated. They're open 7 days a week, serving breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Dino's specializes in seafood straight from the docks of Cape May and has the area's largest kids menu. Breakfast is served all day at Dino's. Check them out at dinos.com, where you browse their menu and specials and order online. You can also phone Dino's at 609-624-3100 for takeout. Bring your own bottle. The Dino's Seaville Diner on Route 50, just off Route 9, only minutes away from everywhere. So Ocean City needs to hold this 3-point lead for 48 seconds.
Well, you know, Timber Creek has not been effective at all in any of their half-court sets. All their effectiveness has been off a driving kick or getting it up the floor quickly. So using that timeout there might have helped Ocean City. Again, whenever they've done these things, they've tried to run someone to the corner here and then someone else out top to get the shot. And here comes three out top.
That's Nasuti. He's hit a three. He drives. Ball tipped off of Slatter out of.
Yeah, he kicked it, and then Slatter couldn't get his hand out of the way.
They're inbounds on the baseline. Pope.
That's 21 coming back for a shot opposite.
Here goes up down the lane. Shot is up, no good, but he's fouled.
Yeah, I mean, he went in the air, and the defender didn't go straight up, bumped him. That's the right call.
It's on Sakers. His second, team fifth.
You got to be sure full court pressure is coming one way or another for Timber Creek.
Two free throws. First one, back rim, no good. Upton has 11 points in the game, and he was 4 for 4 on the line.
Taking 21 out, he was their length on the offensive boards. There should make the box out a little easier for Ocean City, but then they got to take care of the ball after.
Second free throw, good.
Zone pressure, it's coming up, it's up in the man.
Out to Shavir. Grimley, Slatter.
Oh, intentional. Yes, it is.
Foul by Anderson, an intentional foul is the call.
Pulled the jersey, absolutely. I thought he got fouled 2 times before that. That's 2 shots and the ball.
So Dylan Schlatter will step to the line. 71% foul shooter. He's 2 for 2 today. He has 2 free throws, as George said, and then Ocean City gets the ball with 30 seconds left and possibly a 4-point lead. Let's see what happens on the foul line. First one's good.
Sometimes it's tough to do when you're the only one there, whether it's technical or intentional. It's easier when a normal foul shooting situation.
He's got 9 and 10. So Segich, Schlatter, and Shavir have all hit those double figures, and Sakers is 1 point short of 4 guys that average in double figures. As a matter of fact, as there's a timeout call here, that's only been done 3 times in Ocean City history. Ken Leary did it with Gary Satrapi and Jim Bernowski and Warner Christie. Matt Watts, Homer Baker, Dennis Jones, and Joe Jones, and Stephon Davis, Sharif Thompson, Quan McRae, and Mike Ludwig did it. Interestingly enough, all with 3 different coaches. The Dixie Howe Quartet, a Jack Boyd Quartet, and a John Bruno Quartet. But right now, the focus is getting these 30 seconds over, but keep this 4-point lead.
Yeah, with plenty of timeouts left, there's no question. I think Coach Bruno will be right behind this referee's back, ready to call it if things aren't working out well.
And they call one right there. The Sakers wouldn't wait for the coach.
No.
He saw problems. He called it. That's why he's one of the senior captains. So Ocean City still up by 4. Still just under 30 seconds to play. Sure, True Value Hardware in Summers Point hopes that you'll continue to shop locally. They offer friendly service and expert advice. At Shore Hardware, they'll do anything to help. They're open weekdays until 7, Saturdays until 6, and Sundays until 4. Help is just around the corner at Shore True Value Hardware. 515 New Road, Summers Point. Phone 609-927-6464. Visit them online at shorehardware.com. So now it's just run that clock.
Yeah, and I think I wouldn't be surprised if Ocean City gets a little bit more space on their set here. Though they have everyone walking towards the ball, they're going to a line set. You see this a lot, and a lot of times you'll see either the first or the last guy make a basket cut to be aggressive, to loosen up this defense a little bit.
It was Shavir that broke toward the basket. They got it into Schlatter. He is fouled by Wharton, and he'll have 2
shots.
Yeah, it's double bonus, so he'll have 2 more free throws. He just made 2. He's made 4 for 4 today.
Yeah, sometimes when you get into those inbound sets, bringing screen and a lot of people together doesn't help you. That time Slatter just broke and Shavir went the other way, making the defender just making the athletic play to guard him.
Missed this one.
Here come the three-point shooters.
Making the free throw isn't as important as running the clock right now.
Yeah, they're at a 2-possession game. Granted, you don't want any points you can get are a bonus.
Sure.
But he definitely would like to make this one.
And he does.
And they retreat quickly, and here's the corner runs for the shooters.
Anderson, Pope, double teamed. Anderson. A real aggressive three-point defense here. Anderson penetrates and gets the layup. Timeout's called by Rich Bowles, but only 13 seconds left.
Yeah, no, taking them off the three-point line. If that way, hopefully you handbound the ball here and get fouled and then take care of your job at the foul line. All you need to do is make 1 more to make a 2-possession game.
Johnson's Popcorn, known all over the Delaware Valley, specializing in their delicious caramel corn. They're open all year. 1368 Boardwalk in Ocean City. Phone 1-800-842-2676 or go online at johnsonspopcorn.com. Place your order there. Johnson's Popcorn since 1940. So the winner of this game is going to host Clearview, and everybody knows by now Clearview got the forfeit win over Camden Eastside because of that unfortunate incident between Camden and Camden Eastside. Both teams withdrew from the tournament. Because of that, the winner of this game is going to get a home game against the number 15 seed in the South Jersey Group 3 tournament. But right now we got to finish this one. Ocean City leads by 3. You can expect, if they don't steal the ball, a quick foul by Timber Creek.
They're up aggressively denying here. On the ball, too. Got him.
Comes into Schlatter, and he gets down the sideline a few dribbles before he is fouled by Wharton. We think that's 4 on Wharton. But at this point, that doesn't matter. But Schlatter's going to have 2 more free throws. If he makes 1 of them, Ocean City's in pretty good shape.
Yeah, you know, it's you would love to see Shavir get fouled because what he's made 17 in a row.
17 in a row. School record's 24. He hasn't been to the line.
No, not today.
But he's got 21 points. So. Schlatter pretty much puts this one in good shape here. He's made 6 free throws here in the 4th quarter. 6 of 7. Ocean City by 4. And it falls off, but that starts the clock right away. Anderson, long 3 by Upton, almost went in. Rebound by Sakers. He's fouled. And with 1.4 seconds left, Ocean City's going to advance and get a home game on Wednesday.
Wow, that was halfway down. That deep 3.
2 free throws here for Sean Sakers. He scored all 9 of his points in the 3rd quarter. A pair of threes and a spectacular tip-in from the foul line.
Yeah, that was a big play there at the end of the quarter.
Absolutely. He also made a free throw. Yeah, he misses this one. Doesn't really make any difference. There's only 1.8 seconds left, and Ocean City has a 2-possession lead.
Well, you know, Ocean City being a 10 seed, they're not a 10 seed. With all the injuries and sickness and everything they had, they're a team that's one of the better teams in Group 3, and they showed it today.
From half court, Anderson throws it up, but Ocean City's the winner. The Raiders win it 68-63 over the Tri-County Tournament champions in a high-scoring 4th quarter. Ocean City outscored them 25-14. No, that can't be right. 25-24.
Yeah.
So 49 points in the 4th quarter of this game. Only 26, for example, in the 1st quarter. But Ocean City wins it. They got 21 points from both Corey Segich and Omar Shavir. Dylan Schlatter scored 12. Sean Sakers had 10. Pat Grimley scored 4 for Timber Creek. Brian Warren led the way with 15. He fouled out, though, with 1:12 left. 12 for Marcus Upton, 11 by Sammy Anderson, and 9 by Monty McNair. Also, Brian Wharton scored 11. So a lot of people scored a lot of points in a competitive game. Timber Creek finishes the season 18-8. Ocean City improves to 13-12. It's career tournament win number 27 for John Bruno, and the 9th straight first round win for Ocean City.
Yeah, you know, if you're looking at a couple things in this game, you had both Warren and Slatter have 2 early fouls. One was able to stay in the game and actually never came out. The other one ended up fouling out and missed a bunch of time. Just different style of play there. Slatter played with those fouls a little less aggressively, but very intelligent. Warren was still reaching and got himself into trouble, whether he liked the calls or not. They were all fouls.
And now Ocean City will get to play the number 15 seed, Clearview, at home on Wednesday. If the girls win tonight at 5:30 against Seneca, and they're heavily favored, it'll be a girl-boy doubleheader on Wednesday at the intermediate school. And next stop would be Friday, and the logical opponents Friday, if they both win Wednesday, for the boys would be West Hampton Tech, and for the girls would be Mainland.
Yeah, no, you look at this game, you had the first quarter, which is Timber Creek style, the second quarter, which was Ocean City, then the start of the third, Timber Creek had the pace of the play pick up, then Ocean City was able to control. They cut down their live ball turnovers, some great body movement and ball movement, didn't get in trouble with the dribble as much in the second half as they did in the first half, and this is a nice win, a nice playoff road win.
Ocean City a winner, 68-63 over Timber Creek. If you're, as we said before, if you're watching us live on Saturday, don't come back at 5:30 and we'll have the girls against Seneca, or if you're in the area, you go over there to the intermediate school and watch it in person. Special thanks to all the people here at Timber Creek for their hospitality and assistance. Of course, Bill Shellcross puts it all together for us and did again. For George McNally, Tom Williams, Ocean City improves to 13-12, wins their tournament opener 68-63 over Timber Creek. We'll talk to you again in a few hours.